Welcome back to Summarize Science. Today we are looking at a fascinating paper about what happens when you need to check if an AI is safe, but there are no standard tests available. Most famous AI safety benchmarks are built for English speakers, but the researchers wanted to solve the problem for other languages like Norwegian. They identified a massive gap where small teams need to prove a model is safe before they can use it in public services. To fix this, the researchers developed a new framework called benchmarkless comparative safety scoring. This method allows teams to compare different AI models even without a pre-labeled answer key to grade them against. Instead of relying on human-labeled data, the researchers used a clever three-part validation chain. First, they checked for responsiveness by comparing standard AI models against versions that had their safety filters intentionally removed. If the tool can tell the difference between a safe model and a broken one, it passes the first test. The researchers introduced a tool called SimpleAudit, which helps automate this comparison process locally on your own computer. The system uses three independent roles: a target model to be tested, an auditor to probe it, and a judge to grade the result. They also looked at target sensitivity to ensure that the scores actually reflected the AI model being tested, rather than the judge AI doing the grading. Additionally, they tested for reproducibility to make sure the scores stayed consistent even if you ran the test multiple times. One of the most interesting findings was about the auditor AI that probes the target model for weaknesses. They found that if an auditor is too weak, it won't find any safety issues at all. However, if an auditor is too strong, it will make every AI model look dangerous, which makes it impossible to rank them fairly. The researchers also tested their method on another popular tool called Petri to prove that their validation logic works for different software. They found that the relative scores remain informative even when absolute scores might shift slightly between different runs. They applied this whole system to a real-world case in Norway to help the government choose between different AI models. They compared models like Borealis and Gemma 3 to see which one performed better in specific categories like healthcare and public sector safety. The results showed that safer isn't a single number. One model might be safer for healthcare while the other is better for general language. This research is a big deal because it provides a roadmap for countries and industries that have been left out of the AI safety conversation. It means that organizations shouldn't just look for a single safety score, but should examine a bundle of detailed reports. In summary, the researchers created a way to validate AI safety tests without needing human-labeled benchmarks. They proved that the judge and auditor AIs used in the test must be carefully balanced to provide useful data. They demonstrated that safety is highly dependent on the specific topic and category being discussed. Most importantly, they showed that you can create a defensible, repeatable safety score even in a benchmark desert. In the future, this could allow every small government or specialized company to audit their own AI systems privately. It moves us away from trusting black box rankings and toward a more transparent, evidence-based approach. By focusing on how models respond to specific probes, we can better understand the actual risks of deployment. This work opens the door for localized AI that respects the specific laws and cultures of different regions. Thanks for watching Summarize Science, and stay curious about how we measure the intelligence of our machines.